Hi everyone. Thank you all for being here to help us ring in the new year by celebrating Sarah and Chad. My name is Anna Matthias, and I have the amazing pleasure today of being Sarah's maid of honor and the even greater blessing of being her little sister. Not everyone can say that they have the best, smartest, kindest, most wonderful sister in the world. But luckily, Sarah can. Just kidding, I am definitely the lucky one to have grown up with Sarah as a big sister. Sarah has been my role model and biggest inspiration my whole life. Growing up, I wanted to be just like her, and I still do. Anyone here who has a sister knows that you kind of drive each other crazy when you're kids. I think it was around the time I started high school and she began college that we shifted into the role of best friends. I would call her with every minor issue, and if I ever need advice on anything, she is still the first person I turn to, because to me, she always has the answer to everything. Sarah is without a doubt the smartest, most driven, and most caring person I know. My prayer for her was always that she would find someone as special as she is. Which brings me to Chad. Now, where to begin with Chad? For starters, he's intelligent, thoughtful, sorry, Chad, I cannot read your handwriting on this. In all seriousness, when Chad came into Sarah's life, I knew right away that he was the one for her. Sarah was rightfully very picky when it came to her dating life. She knew exactly what she wanted in a partner and that God would bring him into her life when the time was right. Whenever Sarah went on a date with a guy, I would ask how it went, and there was always a but. It would go something like this. How did your date go? It was fine, but he was 10 minutes late. Or it was fine, but he didn't hold the door for me. My personal favorite was when I asked how a first date went, and she said, it was fine, but we were eating outside, and he started throwing his chips on the ground to feed the birds. And next thing I know, we were surrounded by birds. That was an automatic deal breaker for her. But after her first date with Chad, she came back to my apartment, and I knew right away that this one was different. I remember asking how it went, and she looks at me and goes, it was great. That's it. No but. I had never heard that response from her to that question before. I knew then and there that this was her last first date. Sarah and I shared a room until I was about 6 years old, and even after moving into separate bedrooms, I remember sneaking into her bed every night because I was too scared to sleep without her. Now that we're older, on family vacations or sleepovers at our parents' house, we're still the automatic roommates. It's hard to wrap my head around the fact that Chad is going to be taking my place as her designated roomie. For example, when we were booking hotel rooms for this weekend, Sarah told me that she wanted to share the room with me last night, but that for the night of the wedding, I would have to room with our Nana. And I unironically asked, why? And Sarah went, because you are not sharing the room with me the night of my wedding. Even though Chad is replacing me as Sarah's built-in roommate and partner in crime, I cannot imagine anyone better suited to be her partner for the rest of her life. My favorite thing about Sarah and Chad is that they complement yet challenge each other. You share the same morals and values, but you're also each other's missing piece. Chad is the calm to Sarah's storm, and Sarah has brought so many new blessings into Chad's life, like having a super fun little sister. Everyone who knows you two can see how much you love each other and how God's light shines through you. I am so blessed to be your little sister. Chad, welcome to the family. I hope you enjoy growing old with her almost as much as I enjoyed growing up with her. To Mr. and Mrs. Merrill.
Let's give one more big round of applause to be good for our maid of honor, Anna. Awesome. For a little change of pace, at this time we're going to turn your attention over here to our